Straight ahead at that intersection is Kalakaua Avenue and Wai Blvd. We are on Wai Blvd right now, and it is two directions on the side that we're at, but on the rest of Wai Blvd, it's one way. That is the Wai Canal straight ahead, and across that is the Hawaii Convention Center. Parking along Wai Blvd is free, but in some areas they don't allow you to park all the time. You have to look at the signs on the street just to double check. We're now turning left onto Lipe'epe'e Street. This side of Waikiki is more residential. Not so many visitors you'll see walking around here. This is a nice quiet area to go walking around. If we went straight ahead, you'd get to Eaton Square on the left side, and you have food pantry there. That's the only food pantry left in Waikiki. We're turning right onto Hobron Lane. The other food pantry used to be on Kūhiō Avenue, and they are actually making a new market. It's called Waikiki Market, I think, and that's going to come up sometime soon. Up ahead is Moana Blvd, and we're going to go straight into the ilikai, or the back of the ilikai. You got Red Lobster there on the right side. Also in front of us is the modern Honolulu. It says it's a 4-star hotel. And again, we are on Hobron Lane, and Moana Blvd is right in front of us. We are facing Makai, which means towards the ocean, and behind us is Mauka, towards the mountain. If you like this driving tour, which I see a lot of you have voted for, don't forget to like this video, and please subscribe to Photolook Hawaii if you haven't already, and click the bell if you want to get notifications. Coming up here on the right side is the Chart House Waikiki. They have pretty good food there, and sometimes they have live entertainment. We are leaving Hobron Lane, and the road in front of us is Holomoana Street. And to our right, you can see the Wai Boat Harbor. Up ahead, that building on the left is the Ilikai Hotel and Luxury Suites. This is the back side of the hotel. If you're staying at the Ilikai Hotel, that rail you see on the left side is also a walkway that leads down to the back side where the Kahanamoku Lagoon is and Kahanamoku Beach. Coming up on the right is paid parking lot. There are harbor parking areas also that is by permit only. You have to really watch where you're parking. And on the left is free parking. Free parking is only for 6 hours maximum, and they do keep track, so don't take a chance and leave your car overnight there unless you're only going to be there for 6 hours. This is a local surf spot also. Straight ahead is Moana Bowl. You can see the parking lot coming up also. That is a free parking area for Moana Bowl and the Kahanamoku Beach area and lagoon. A lot of locals come surfing out over here, and it's not a big wave surf area, but you see a lot of old timers there and a lot of locals that just love to surf. They come out over here. They just want to go catch some waves before work or after work, wash away their worries and just enjoy and rejuvenate. As we're making our way into this parking lot, you can see Diamond Head there in the background, past these coconut trees. Coconut trees can be very dangerous, so if you are walking under some coconut trees or sitting under, make sure that there are no coconuts above you that might possibly fall on you. There in front of you is the Gilligan's Beach Shack, and that colorful tower up ahead is the Rainbow Tower, part of the Hilton Hawaiian Village. In the late mornings to the late afternoons, you probably won't see too much parking available like you see now. Right now it's close to the evening, so you'll see more parking available. Please check the signs in the parking lot, as if you look on Google Maps, this parking lot says it closes at 10:30. I'm not sure if they actually close it or what, so just be aware of that. Some parking lots do close at certain times, and I am never down here at that time, so I have no idea what they do or what that means. I may have forgotten to mention also that that parking lot, Moana Bowl's parking lot, and this area right here is a great place to park to watch the fireworks on Friday nights for the Hilton Hawaiian Village Friday night fireworks. It's usually at 8 p.m. and certain times of the year it's at 7:45, I believe, but it's always good to get here earlier so you don't miss it. It's only 4-minute fireworks show on Fridays. During the pandemic, we did not have it for over 2 years. So just recently they brought it back. That yellow tent there on the right side is John's world famous hot dogs for ice cream, hot dogs, and cold drinks. There you can see the walkway on the right side with those blue rails. That takes you back up to the Ilikai Hotel. We're going to be making this right turn here. We're going to be leaving Holomoana Street and making this right onto Kahanamoku Street. On the right side here is the Lagoon Tower by Hilton Grand Vacations Club. If you know you're staying here, make sure you come to this lobby area instead of the regular Hilton Hawaiian Village area. And again, on the left, you can see the Ilikai Hotel and Luxury Suites. The lobby entrance to the Ilikai Hotel is on the Makai side of Moana Boulevard. Makai is on the ocean side. If you were looking for the Ilikai Hotel front lobby and you're on this road, you would have to go around the block. You could backtrack the way we came and go past the Ilikai Hotel instead of coming down this road and then coming out by Red Lobster, making a right turn, and then you will end up to the left here, which you can't turn left here to go into the lobby, because to go left you got to go onto the other side of the road, and there's a medium there, so you can't make a left into the lobby, but you could probably go forward and turn around. This is Moana Boulevard, and oh look, you can see the Huki bus for the Polynesian Culture Center. If you are staying in Waikiki, your hotel might have accommodations for a shuttle bus that takes you out to the Polynesian Culture Center if you want to do something like that. I don't know if they're calling their buses Huki now, but Huki is also the name of the canoe show that they do in the afternoon there at the Polynesian Culture Center. To the left there is the Wailana Coffee House, which is no longer in business, unfortunately. I'm sure people can tell a lot of good stories about going there. It was there for the longest time. We are still on Moana Boulevard. If we turn to the left, that's Ina Road. If we go to the right, that's Kālia Road. And Kālia Road would take you to Hilton Hawaiian Village entrance and also to the Halekoa. There on the left, you can see that green fencing around that area. That used to be Todai's. It was a kind of Asian all-you-can-eat food place. It was really popular. And then another place that was similar took it over, but they both went out of business. We are traveling Mauka on Moana Boulevard towards Kalakaua Avenue. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the park to the right is Fort DeRussy Park. I don't see it on the map, but I think I saw a plaque on the side when we were walking there one time. We're now on Kalakaua Avenue, and I think that used to be Tony Roma's there on the left. Up ahead, if you go to the left, that is Kūhiō Avenue, but we're going to stay on Kalakaua Avenue. There on the left, you can see the statue of King David Kalakaua at the Waikiki Gateway Park. On the right is the Luana Waikiki Hotel and Suites. On the left is King Kalakaua Plaza. There used to be Nike Town there, and then All Star, Planet Hollywood, and Banana Republic. Saratoga Road is here on the right, and you can find the post office and eggs and things down there. Coming up on the right is Beach Walk Road, and on the corner there you can see Ramen Nakamura. You can catch Amanda and Felix Eats episode on that place. There's a lot of souvenir stores all over the place, but if you need a drugstore, Long's Drugs is there on the right. It's the same company as CVS. Coming up is Lewers Street, and if you take this to the right, you can find the statue of Gabi Pahinui. This is the start of Royal Hawaiian Center on the right, and on the left you can see DFS. It is still closed. This is Royal Hawaiian Avenue, and if you take it to the right, it'll take you straight into Royal Hawaiian Hotel and Sheraton Waikiki. On the left is the Waikiki Shopping Plaza, and there used to be the Waikiki Yokocho underneath there, but it has closed. To the left is Seaside Avenue, and to the right is the Royal Grove at Royal Hawaiian Center. That's where we go to see a lot of the free hula shows. This is one of the crosswalks in Waikiki that is an all-way stop, so no car can turn or go at all when it's red. So when you're crossing, you can cross in any direction you want within that intersection. Before crossing the street, I suggest you make sure that the cars did actually stop. Don't just cross because a light turned green for you. If you look to your left, that used to be the Waikiki 3 theaters. You can see it says Waikiki up there. There's California Pizza Kitchen up there now. Also on your left is the Waikiki Beachcomber. And if you look to your right, there is the Cheesecake Factory. Also on the right is the Outrigger Waikiki and Blue Note Hawaii. And if you look to your left, that is the International Marketplace. It has been upscaled to a higher end shopping mall. On the right side there is the Moana Surf Rider. It is the oldest hotel in Waikiki. If you turn left here, this is Kaʻiulani Avenue. Kaʻiulani Hotel is there on the left, and on the right side you'll find the old site for King's Village, which is still a construction site. On the right side is the Honolulu Police Waikiki Beach. You can also find the Kapaemahu stones and the Duke Kahanamoku statue on the right. If you look to your right, you can see the big banyan tree there in front of the Kūhiō Beach Hula Mound, where they have the Kūhiō Beach Hula Show. On the left, you can see Eggs and Things. There's another one on Saratoga by the post office. On the left is Liʻliuokalani Avenue, and right there is the Kaʻiulani Resort, which used to be the Pacific Beach Hotel. If you take this left, that is Kealohilani Avenue and Cheeseburger in Paradise on the corner. If you look to your right, that is the statue of Prince Jonah Kūhiō Kalani Anaole. This here is ʻOhua Avenue, and then Waikiki Beach Marriott Resort and Spa. And then now coming up on the left is Paoakalani Avenue and Ashton Waikiki Beach Hotel. This next street coming up on the left is Kapahulu Avenue, and if you take that all the way up, you'll get to a lot of great eating places, including Rainbow's Drive-In, the Ono Hawaiian Food, and Leonard's Bakery. Kalākaua Ave continues to the right, where you can find the Waikiki Aquarium, but we're going up Monsarrat, and to the left is the Honolulu Zoo. And here on the left side, on the weekends, you will find they are selling art there, art on the walls. And there is the parking lot on the right side for the Waikiki Bandstand and the Waikiki Shell. To the right is also Kapiolani Park. That is the Queen's Park. The Waikiki Shell has had many concerts, many birthday bashes, and many graduations. Recently, they just had the Henry Kapono and Friends concert, and it was a huge big deal. It looks like so much fun. I really missed out not going. The parking all in this area is free. Just have to pay attention to the street signs and make sure that it is okay to park there at the times that you are going to park there. If you can't park at the Waikiki Shell because it's full, you can park at the second parking lot above it, right there. This next road coming up is Paki Ave. If you turn right at Paki Ave, a little way down on the right side used to be the Kaʻiulani driving range, where you used to be able to practice hitting golf balls there. On the left side, we're passing the Queen Kaʻiulani Garden, and this is Leahi Avenue. You will see a lot of different stores and restaurants as we're going up Monsarrat Avenue. If you continue going up, you will get to the Diamond Head State Monument, which is the Diamond Head crater and the Diamond Head hike. We just passed by South Shore Grill, which is a kind of popular place to go get some Ono foods. And up ahead, you will find on the corner of Campbell Avenue, Diamond Head Market and Grill. This is where we're going to be making a left turn. As we're going down Campbell Avenue, you will notice that this is mostly a residential area. The mountain range you see up ahead is the Ko'olau mountain range. In front of us, you can see the city bus. If you want to find out information about the city bus or its routes, you can check out thebus.org. Even though they will be raising their prices up for bus fare soon, it is still one of the cheapest ways to get around town. During the summer, one of the big bon dances in this area is at the Kapahulu Center. You will see it coming up very shortly. They also have classes, and it's not a senior center like it used to be known. Now it is just a community center. There it is on the right, the Kapahulu Center. As soon as you see the Campbell Stop and Shop convenience store on the right, you know the next street is Brokaw Street. It'll take you straight to Rainbow Drive-In. And if you miss that one, you can go and catch the next road, which is Castle Street. And that will also take you to the other side of Rainbow Drive-In. Here on the right side is E-Bikes Hawaii Honolulu. And coming up also on the right side is Nanding's Bakery. And right after that is Zippy's. This Zippy's recently had a fire, so they have closed it for a little while as they're repairing. I'm sure it will be opening sometime in the near future if it already hasn't opened. We're coming up onto Kapahulu Avenue, and we'll be making a left turn onto here as we're heading back into Waikiki. If you look to your right, you can start to see the Alawai Golf Course. And if you look back to your left, that pink building is the Bailey's Antique and Aloha Shirt Store. Also on the left is the famous Rainbow Drive-In. My favorite plate lunch there is the mixed plate. I think every foodie has done a review about the food at Rainbow Drive-In. So just go to YouTube and just do a search for Rainbow Drive-In. On the right side, you will see the entrance to Alawai Golf Course, and on the left, you will see the Cat Cafe right before the gas station. On the right side here is the Waikiki Kapahulu Library, and across on the left is Fire Station number 7, Waikiki. We're turning right on to Wai Blvd. On the left is President Thomas Jefferson Elementary School. And if you see that body water on the right side, that is kind of the beginning of where the Alawai Canal starts. Although they still do canoe paddling in the Alawai Canal, it is not recommended to swim or to catch fish or crab and eat that out of the Alawai Canal. If you have open cuts, it's definitely not a good idea to go in there. but it is still nice to walk along the Alawai Canal, and you might spot some pufferfish, barracuda. You'll see a lot of tilapia, and I've even heard that there's sometimes some stingrays that will come in. We are leaving Wai Blvd and turning onto ʻOhua Avenue. On the left side here, you will see the Waikiki Health Center, and that's actually where I got my first 2 COVID vaccination shots. Also on the left is Coco Resorts at the Waikiki Banyan. As we're coming up to Kūhiō Avenue here, you can see the Marriott over there across the street. That's the Marriott Waikiki Beach. And we're turning onto Kūhiō Avenue. On the right side there is the Hilton Waikiki Beach. This next street is Liʻliuokalani Avenue, and there you can see on the corner on the left, ABC store number 70. Apparently the ABC stores are numbered. I'm not sure if it's based on when they open, but there are a lot. Also there on the left is Blue Ocean Seafood and Steak food trucks. On the right is High's Steakhouse, and back on the left on the pink building on the corner is Maguro Spot, and behind them in that pink building is Me Barbecue for some Korean barbecue food that Richard recommends. This is Uluniu Street that we're passing right now, and Pacific Monarch on the left and the Vibe Hotel on the right. Also on the left is the Bamboo Waikiki. If you look to your left, that is Kaʻiulani Avenue, and then you will see the Princess Kaʻiulani statue with a peacock. She loved her peacocks, so that is why there's a peacock there. And this is Kanekapolei Street. Across the street on the right is the new site for the Waikiki Market. That will be replacing what once was the food pantry there. So really excited to see what it will look like and can't wait for it to open. On the left side there, where it says Ohana East, is the Ohana Hotels. You may or may not have noticed that on Kūhiō Avenue, which is what we are driving on right now, you will see the majority of the city bus stops. And we are driving towards Ewa on Kūhiō Avenue. Behind us is Diamond Head. So when you say which direction you're traveling on Kūhiō Avenue, if you're going and facing this way, you say Ewa. And if you're going the other way on Kūhiō Avenue, then you say Diamond Head. On the left side is the entrance to the International Marketplace parking lot. You can see some cars waiting to turn into there. The International Marketplace Kūhiō Avenue entrance is there on the left. And on the right is Surf and Turf Tacos, Donut King, Konos, Ebinomi, Matcha Stand Michael, and Marugame Udon. Paia Fish Market is there on the left. And this is Nohonani Street on the right. If you go down to the left, you can't really drive down there, but that is Duke's Lane. And in Duke's Lane is where Duke's Marketplace is, where you can find a lot of souvenirs, clothes, shirts, candles, jewelry, accessories, you name it. It kind of has that old International Marketplace vibe. Duke's Lane Market and Eatery is also there for an assortment of eating places in there. Nordstrom Rack and Ice Monsters there also on the left. There used to be a bunch of bars here on the right, I remember back in the days. And this is Seaside Avenue. Royal Waikiki Condos is here on the right side, although it says Royal Kūhiō. You also have McDonald's across the street on the left. This is Royal Hawaiian Avenue in front of us. On the right side is the Courtyard by Marriott Waikiki Beach, and on the left is the Waikiki Malia by Outrigger. This is Lewers Street, and on the left used to be the Whalers General Store. On the left is the Ritz-Carlton, and underneath there is the Island Country Markets, which is a convenience store kind of like a ABC. I did a walking video in there once. To the right is Launiu Street, and Launiu Street goes one way in the direction of Makai. Coming up is Kahalamoku Street, and there you can see on the left side the back side of King Kalakaua Plaza. And the loading dock is back there. I know, because I used to work there. This is Olohana Street. On the right side here used to be TGI Fridays in Holiday Inn Express, Waikiki. We're now at Namahana Street, and Waikiki Gateway Park is on the left. On the right side there is the Ambassador Hotel Waikiki. We are now on Namahana Street, and what is unusual about this street is there's no metered parking here. Most of Waikiki is either metered or restricted parking, and you can actually park here for free if you can find a stall. Always look at the signs though, just in case. This is Wai Blvd, and you can see straight ahead the Wai Canal. That building in the middle is Marco Polo building. The parking here on the right side on Wai Blvd is actually free also, but you have to read the signs because there are times that you need to move your car and they are a tow-away zone. So always read the signs no matter where you're parking. This is Makali Street. If you went to the right, you could find Makali Shopping Center. There's a whole bunch of eating places right there. It's right over the bridge. But we're going left down here on Makali Street until we get to Kalakaua Avenue, which is straight ahead. To the left, we have 7-Eleven, and then there's another 7-Eleven to the right across the street. Straight ahead is Rock Island Cafe. Rock Island Cafe used to be at the old King's Village on Kaʻiulani Avenue. We're now turning on to Kalakaua Avenue. I'm sure it's named after King David Kalakaua. This street coming down on the left is Niu Street. I don't know if you can tell, but on the left side up ahead, that used to be the locomotion, and they filmed some reality show there. Was it North Shore or something? Yeah, they had all the cast working in there. Actually, I don't remember the name of it. I think North Shore was the one with Sonny Garcia in it, yeah, and it wasn't that one. Anyways, it It was one of those reality shows that the young people live together and they cause drama to each other. It's entertaining, I guess, for people to watch. If you look to your right, that is the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel Alana. And in there is the Hiking Hawaii Cafe. It's pretty good. We've gotten food from there during the pandemic. I think we were getting their paninis. It was so good. And we were mentioning earlier in this drive, on the right side here, it used to be Todai's. It was like an Asian, all-you-can-eat kind of seafood place. It was really good. There's the Wailana Coffee House. We love and miss that place. To the left is Kalia Road and the Hilton Hawaiian Village. I forgot to mention that we are on Holomoana Boulevard now. We're getting close to the end of our drive. We're going to make a left turn here back onto Kahanamoku Street. Straight ahead to the left, you can kind of see the Ilikai Hotel. This is the way you'd want to go to get to the Lagoon Tower by Hilton Grand Vacations Club. It is on the side of the Hilton Hawaiian Village, and you access their lobby through this street. If you haven't liked this video yet, thank you so much if you do. Just reminding you that you can do that just by clicking the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to Photoluke Hawaii. We also do live streams that you can come hang out with us and talk story with me. You can ask me questions. Not that I'll be able to answer it, but you can still come hang out with us and I'll do my best to answer your questions. And if you're wondering, Luke, what do you do on these live streams? Well, it's actually a variety show that I show a lot of different things from our channel. A little bit of food, some walking or driving, maybe some snorkeling, some surfing, a lot of music performances and hula. And then we talk story also in between all of that. We talk about the gas prices, or you guys ask me questions, whatever it is. You guys can just come hang out and watch the entertainment and talk story with each other or talk story with me, and I'll do my best to answer questions that you might have about travel here or suggestions on what you can do. Coming up here on the left is the turn into the lobby of the Lagoon Tower by Hilton Grand Vacations Club. There, it's right there, right here on the left. You turn left right there. And if you were curious, when we do our live variety shows, we have a show on YouTube on Tuesdays at 8 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and then on Saturdays at 12 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and that can change at any time, so it's best to just click on the bell so you can get notifications when we go live. Holomoana Street is the street we just turned on here, and we're heading back to the Kahanamoku Lagoon area. We're going to park here and we're going to go walk around. We already released this video for you folks. It's the Hilton Hawaiian Village evening walk. So if you haven't seen that episode yet, you should check it out. Just a reminder to make sure you check the signs of wherever you are going to park. On the left side here is free parking, but you can only park there up to 6 hours. And I'm not sure if it's restricted to only certain times of the day or nights. There you can see Diamond Head and the Kahanamoku Lagoon. Thanks everybody for enjoying this driving tour with me. I hope you folks had a good time. Don't forget to check to make sure you are not leaving any belongings in the back seat over there. Thanks for being here, you guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. All right, take it easy. Aloha.